LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And Detroit with a change here, too. Baker, he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Baker in at shooting guard. Andre Drummond is out there with Harris. And there's Jackson, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
You know, one of the more impressive things that we know about LeBron James is that he is one of the great leaders in the NBA. His voice carries a lot of weight, and he hasn't been shy about raising his voice on social issues either. Good to see.
Dishes it to Freak. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Freak's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, that shot went down, but that's probably not what they were looking for.
It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Love. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And here's Freak. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Drummond, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's called on Channing Frye.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official. Andre Drummond is a big guy. At the NBA Draft Combine, he measures 7 feet tall with a 7'7" wingspan. And he tipped the scales at 280 pounds. That's a super heavyweight, my friends. Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Feeds it to Meeks. Morris kicks to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And on the topic of Andre Drummond, Greg, there are a few guys in the league who combine his kind of size with the type of athleticism he possesses. Fast up and down the floor, quick off his feet, even sports a little hang time. I mean, the guy's got a full package athletically.
You talked about the raw physical tools. Then you factor in the 2 things as a big that I really value. Great hands and quick feet, and he's got that going for him. So you can't go through him, you can't go around him, and you certainly can't go over him. I mean, what's left?
We can only hope to contain him, as they say. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Johnson kicks to Freak. A 3 ball. And no good. Trying to... Yeah, just hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was...
Again, just another part of the match for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond's checked in for Aaron Baines. Caldwell Pope comes in for Harris. And Freak subbed in for Jody Meeks. On the floor for Detroit, the big men, Tolliver and Drummond. Reggie Jackson out there with Freak, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. James outside. Will not go. This is off the front iron. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended with 19 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint him.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
LeBron dishes to Thompson. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Jackson drives in, shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Jackson's got his second basket. Here's Irving. No good. And it's Detroit the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
To the left side wing. Caldwell Pope. Again, the Pistons score.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
LeBron passes to Dellavedova. There's the feed to Irving. Kicks it to Dellavedova. 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, the shot misses. Got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Pistons on.
Gentlemen,
the third quarter now beginning. Both and the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. Well, and watching Kevin Love, he can do everything on the offensive end, Clark. He's been that way really his entire career, going back to high school.
Yeah, his game is low to the ground, too. No explosive moves or dunks. He takes you on and beats you with skill. Good footwork, smooth shot, sharp passer, and an excellent IQ.
Freak kicks to Baines. There's the bucket. Good. And the Pistons lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Freak dishes to Baines. Here's Morris. And counts the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Channing Fries checked in for Kevin Love. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Here's Baker from beyond the arc and then some. Freak's got 12.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it. And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Here's Freak. He's got 12. Meeks can't hit.
I'll tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Johnson. Out to Smith. Takes the 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And that's 21 points for Smith.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Puts up a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Mozgov with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Smith the pass to Mozgov, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mozgov's got 8.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th. Baker, he's checked in for Detroit. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Oklahoma City. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. The big men, Tolliver and Drummond. Freak is out there with Jackson, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Back to Irving. And it's Freak with the rebound.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down. A close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's James. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Freak missing. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. LeBron kicks to Love. 14 feet away, and it's Freak with the rebound.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. Or at least as I look at it.
Balanced scoring clock for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our J.R. Smith. He had an outstanding 3rd quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of... And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Yo, freak, what's up, baby? What's up?
I never had this